You all were done with your shopping and leaving for home. Your eyes met Jungkook, but you quickly turned your gaze. He smirked. You were still flustered, remembering earlier scene. Here, Jungkook is clearly enjoying your behavior. You were going to open the door, but before you, Jungkook opened it for you. Please, Your Highness. You looked at him but didn't say anything and sat quietly, being shy. He just teasing you, Ryan, you thought. He started the car, giving you a last glance. You were quiet, peacefully looking outside the window, enjoying the ride. Both the moms were busy in their talks. Jungkook is driving, but the peaceful moment is ruined by a call. Your phone rang, you picked it up. Are you kidding me right now? Can't you do a single thing properly? You shouted at another person on the call. Everyone looked at you worriedly, your face filled with anger. I'm coming. Pick me up at XXX place. Saying this, you cut the call. What happened here? Is everything okay? She asked you with concern. Actually, Auntie, I have to leave for office. It's urgent. Things were a little messed up and now the shopping has already done. I will inform Stella later. But dear, aren't you tired? Like we just went shopping. No, Auntie, I'm all fine. Sorry, dear, because of me you have to face this. She said with guilt and concern. No, Auntie, it's not your fault, so don't apologize. You said with a small smile. Jungkook was just driving silently, hearing your all conversation. You looked at him and said, Jungkook, can you please drop me nearby? He looked at you, feeling something inside him which you didn't know. Hearing his name for the first time from your mouth feels different, but whatever it is, he liked it. Looking at you for minutes, he nodded. Jungkook dropped you where you told him. Thank you, you said. He nodded and got out of the car where your business partner is waiting for you and your friend. Can't you do a single work properly? You know, without you, I can't do anything. You hit him on his shoulder. Jimin acted like he got hurt. It hurts, dude. You glared at him. Okay, okay, calm down, Angry Bird. It will be done on time, don't worry. You didn't say anything and sat in the car. Meanwhile, Jungkook is looking at you both from the mirror with his famous cold look. As you sat in the car, he also sat the car and went from there. Reaching home, Jungkook is going straight to his room, not at all interested in anything, but stopped hearing your name. Stella actually why and went to the office as there was some urgent work. Yeah, she texted me. Okay, by the way, Jimin came to pick her up. It's been a while since I met him. Did you invite him to your wedding? Hearing Jimin name Jungkook became curious and sat there with them. Curiosity got the best of him. Of course, how could I not? Even if I will not invite him, he will come by himself. You know how he is. Yeah, very lovable and sweet guy. She said, smiling. Yeah, yeah, it's just in front of you, otherwise, he's so annoying and flirting. I don't know how I handle him, but he's a good person and I have a good heart. I hope he finds someone good from himself. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I will tell him to come over to meet you. Yeah, she smiled. What you all are talking? Nothing, just talking about Jimin. Oh, it's been a while since I saw him. That's what mom was also telling me. I will tell Vine to bring him someday. Jungkook suddenly stood up, not liking the way they were praising Jimin, and went from there. Stella looked at him, assuming why he did this. Smiling to herself, enjoying the moment, she knew she had to do something. Meanwhile, you straightly went to the meeting hall. There is a deal you want which is profitable for your company, but the work had not been done yet. Here you are giving a whole lecture to your employees. I want that deal, however, did you all understood? They all nodded in unison and left the room. All of them are going, but her secretary was about to fall as she got hit by the table, but Jimin swiftly caught her. Does your eyes also stop along with your brain? She quickly stands properly fixing her glasses. My eyes and brain work properly, but I think yours had been stopped. She said and went from there. How ungrateful person. Instead of saying thank you, she is taunting me. You said heavily, habitual from the behavior, and started going. Why teach her manners? She doesn't respect me at all. He said, whining. You just nodded and went to your office room. All of them are having dinner. Miss Stella is already 10 dear. Why did it come yet? She asked her being concerned. I called her mom and she said that there was a deal which is profitable for their company so they have to complete it as soon as possible. There? Yeah, it's Ryan and Jimin company. They both are partners. She said with a teasing smile. Jungkook looked at her, his face stiffened. Oh, okay. It's fine, she's a workaholic anyways. She never gets tired. It's not like that, dear. Everyone gets tired. Maybe she just doesn't want to show. You are right, mom. She's just like that. Not want to show any emotions and want to do everything all by herself. Don't listen to this idiot. She said, glaring at Tren, while Jungkook was just quiet, drowned in his own thoughts. You were all focused in your work. That's when someone knocked on the door. Come in. Ma'am, everything you told had done. Anything else? No. Now you can also go home. Okay, ma'am, and it's been 12. When you are going to leave? She said a little bit hesitant. You looked at her. This is the last file. After this, I will also leave. Okay. By the way, where is Jimin? Is he still there? He already left. Okay. You may also go. Nodding, she went from there. After some time finishing your work, you packed your stuff and left. As you are going, you remembered you didn't brought your car today, so you booked a cab. As you came down, you saw it's raining and you stopped at your place. Maybe rain for other people brings peace, happiness, enjoyment, but for you it brings sadness, guilt. It was raining when your parents died in front of your eyes. A scene started to come in your mind. It's your birthday. You all were going home celebrating your birthday at a restaurant, but you stopped at a place for buying ice cream. Your parents told you it was raining and you all should go home directly, but you insist them, so eventually they agreed. They sat there in the car and you went inside the shop. You came out of the shop buying ice cream, smiling, looking at them. They gestured you to come quickly as it's raining. That's when a truck came and hit the car. Your mind stopped working, but you rushed to them crying, screaming for help, but until you take them to the hospital, it's too late. And they died, your whole world stopped. The guilt is still eating you. If you would have listened to them, it wouldn't happen. You didn't realize, thinking all this, you were standing in rain, completely soaked in water, drowned in your thoughts. Guilt was taking over you, but you came out of your thought when I heard a horn. You looked back. Ma'am, did you book the cab? You just nodded and sat in the car. A single tear left your eyes. You reached home and came straight to your room. As you were wet, you took a shower and went to sleep, as you didn't want to eat anything now. Laying on bed, thoughts were just coming in your mind, and without realizing, you started crying. You don't want to think about anything else, but you couldn't help. Next day, you woke up with a headache, looking at the clock. Oh shit, it's 12. Why no one wakes me up? Saying you'll quickly stand up, but feeling dizzy, you immediately start. What happened to me? Maybe I didn't eat anything, that's why. Shrugging your thoughts, you finally went downstairs. You were not hungry, but due to dizziness, you came to eat something. Stella noticed you. You woke up. When did you came last night? Maybe at 1:30. You said, looking at her. She sighed. Okay, we all are going to the wedding venue to check all the decorations, and later we will go to a party. Would you join us? I can't come. I'm not feeling well. Are you okay? She asked, touching your forehead. I'm all okay, just a bit tired. Okay, should I stay? Everyone is going. You will be all alone. No, I'm fine. You go. Anyways, I will sleep now, so don't worry. She nodded in agreement. Before sleeping, eat something. Yeah. Saying this, she left. You don't have an appetite, so you just ate an apple and went to your room. Your whole body is aging. It's not like it's the first time you thought and again slept. Time skip. Sleeping for hours, you woke up with double pain and headache. You touched your forehead and your skin is burning up. You sighed heavily, feeling weak. You don't want to get up, but feeling a sharp pain in your stomach. You got up, praying to God what you were thinking should not be happen, and went to bathroom. Damn it. This also wants to happen now only? You shout in annoyance, feeling frustrated and irritated. Your body is burning and the periods are just cherry on top to your problems. Changing into comfortable clothes, you went to kitchen. You were boiling water to make a hot bag as the cramps were not at all helping you. Your body is exhausted and due to fever you were feeling more weakness and dizziness. You somehow just standing there forcing yourself. Meanwhile, Jungkook came back from the office all tired. He didn't go with them. Coming, he sat on the couch drinking water. No one came yet. Thinking he was about to go to his room, that's when he heard someone scream from the kitchen and he rushed to the kitchen. Coming here, he saw you were sitting on the floor hissing. Jungkook came and took your hand in his. You looked at him. What happened? How did this happen? His voice filled with concern and worry. You were feeling dizzy, due to which your hands hit with the pot, and the hot water fell on your hand, and a little bit on your legs. He quickly makes you stand and keep your hand under water, but you again hissed as your feet were burned too. He noticed and held your waist, giving you support. After some time, he made you sit. Now tell me, how this happened? What were you doing here? Didn't you go with them? You took a heavy breath before answering. No, I didn't go with them. As I am not feeling well and want to rest, and I just came now to make a hot bag, but my hand got hit accidentally and it fell on me. Your voice weak. What happened to you? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You lied. Not want to tell and bother him. Okay, wait here. I will bring an ointment for you. No, it's fine. I'm okay. You said standing up. But again stumbled. He quickly held you by your vest, is one hand on your vest and another on your arms. But to his shock, your arms is hot. He quickly placed his hand on your forehead and it's burning. You were burning up Ryan and saying to me, you are okay? Are you kidding me? You looked down. I don't want to bother you. Did I said you are bothering me? You looked at him. No. Then why are you thinking and making theories by yourself? He sighed, not wanting to scold you now. Okay, leave it. Did you take medicine? No. You again feel a cramp in your stomach. You held it tightly. He looked at you. What happened? Did you spill water on your stomach too? No, nothing. I'm fine. He glared at you. What happened, Wine? He asked you this time a bit louder. It's just my period cramps. You looked down, being embarrassed. That's the reason you came here to make a hot bag? You nodded. Okay, I will do it for you. Did you eat something? You looked down and he understood you didn't. Fine, I will make something for you. It's fine, I'm not hungry. But he shot you a glare and you shut your mouth. He picked you up and your eyes widened. I can walk by myself. I watched that a while ago, he said with a sarcasm. You looked down, your face flushed with embarrassment. He took you in his room as is nearby. Why did you bring me here? What do you want me to carry you to upstairs? I didn't ask you in the first place. He looked at you being done and brought a first aid box. Taking your feet in his hand softly, he started to apply ointment. He hissed. He looked at you with concern. It will burn a little, but you will be better after some time. You nodded and he again started to apply it. More carefully. After it, he took your hand without your noticing. You were staring at him, but realization hit you and you quickly turned your gaze. Jungkook also diverted his gaze, looking here and there. I will make you something till then you rest. You just nodded and he went from there. You patted your cheeks, being flustered. What were you doing, Wayan? You mentally scolded yourself and closed your eyes. After some time, Jungkook came with a tray. Looking at him, you sat down. He came towards you and sat down beside you, and he extended a spoon towards you. I can drink by myself. I know you can, but I don't want to ruin my bedsheet if again it will fall. But without listening to you, he put the spoon in your mouth. You quickly put your hand on your mouth. It's hot. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Stay silent and let me do it properly. He blew it and made you drink the whole soup. You were just looking at him. After finishing the soup, he gave you medicine. He noticed your face is pale and you were shivering, so he increased the temperature of AC. No, don't. I don't like this way. But you're shivering. I know, but I can't sleep like this. He sighed and decreased the temperature. Okay, now sleep. He said, covering you in a duvet, giving you a hot bag, and sitting on a table beside the bed. You were sleepy, so you didn't argue and just took the and tried to sleep. Even after some time, you couldn't sleep, changing sides again and again. Jungkook noticed and asked, "Is the cramps too painful?" You opened your eyes, hearing him, and just nodded. He went near his cabinet and brought an oil bottle in his hand, sitting beside you. He said, "Let me massage it." He said, hesitant and with a flustered face. "No, it's not necessary." You denied. You will feel better. Trust me. You gave up, not having no energy to argue, and silently nodded. He slowly lifted your top a little bit, not looking there. Putting some oil, he started to massage you. But you shivered little. Noticing it, Junko covered you with duvet and massage under it. You were looking at him, thinking why he is doing all this for you. He noticed you stare and started to pat your head with one of them. Feeling relaxed and warm, you slept. He was looking at you peacefully. You turned towards him, hugging his vest. His eyes widened. He was about to let go, but you hugged him tightly and softly whispering, "Don't go, please." His eyes softened as a request. He led beside you properly, looking at your innocent and pale face. "What are you doing with me, Wayan? What is this feeling? Why I always end up near you without even trying?" He confessed. "Will it be wrong if I just once feel this moment without thinking anything?" Struggling with his mind, he finally embraced you in his arms. As you leaned more in his warmth, he closed his eyes, relaxed in your touch, all calm, even though his heartbeat is rising, but his mind is at peace. Next morning, you woke up as the sun rays are hitting your face, feeling heavy. You looked beside. Your eyes widened. What is he doing here? As far as I remember, he massaged me, then I slept. I don't know anything else. He whispered, yelled, and got up a little as his hands was wrapping around your waist, so you couldn't get up. You stopped when he moved a little, looking at him, sleeping peacefully like a baby. You lost in the moment. You wanted to squeeze his cheeks, giving. Suddenly, he opened his eyes. You startled and about to take your hand back when he caught it and placed it on his cheeks again. What were you doing? I was. You shuddered, looking me like this. He pulled you more closer. He put his forehead on yours. Is gone. Confirming that fever is no longer. Meanwhile, your eyes widened and cheeks are pure red. If you move a little, your lips will meet. Backing a little again, he looked at you with a teasing smile. You were what? He asked, still holding you close, but your back fired him. I should be the one asking you, what you are doing beside me? He stopped a little before answering. This is my room. Where should I sleep? It doesn't mean you will sleep beside me. I can't do anything. Wanna see? He said with a smirk, coming closer. A moment stopped and breath hitched. He quickly turned to hovering over you. Your eyes were about to come out of your socket. What are you doing? You shuddered. Meanwhile, he is totally enjoying your flustered face. Coming closer, he whispered in your ear. Don't. Don't look at me with those eyes. Saying this, he got up and went. Why? What has. Why does he always go like this without completing his words? You said in frustration and annoyance and went to your room.